Hey, what's going on? This is Jamie Dare, and this is Sprangboro Sessions. Number, I don't even know. Today is November 14th, 2022. I just wanted to get on here today to say hello, tell everyone that life has been pretty awesome. It's had some good points, it's had some, you know, not so positive, points, just like anyone else. But all in all, everything's been going great for me. Um, Sitting here today, my son is still at the hospital. He had come down with RSV, which to anyone that has done any research on it, it is the respiratory virus. Um, it's just really taxing on a young child and their body. Um, we were at home, trying to keep him comfortable and make him feel a little bit better. But then on Saturday, we had noticed that his breathing was just getting to a point where it was not very comfortable for him or us. Um, but we had him go to the doctors, and just like everyone else, and he's doing much better today. So hopefully today he'll be home. In other news, Vegas Golden Knights were on I believe, a 9 game winning streak. And we lost on Saturday night to the St. Louis Blues. Um, but it was a good, streak. But there's a lot of hockey left in this season, so it's kind of irrelevant. It's a bummer, especially when you're trying to get all them wins. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Um, It is No Shave November, so I've been doing my part to participate. I'm thinking about shaving this off. That'll be funny. Um, yeah. So as for the guys who are, I didn't even put out a bat signal that I was going to do any recording today because I just haven't really had the gusto to do it because I've been so busy with so many other things. But TJ, he's doing good. He's been working his butt off a lot. Um, he's making all kinds of really awesome meals uh, and different types of arrangements for his job, where he's cooking and just a lot of things. I'm very happy for him, very proud of him. Um, as for my other friends, Ty's doing good. Them kids got him always busy and out fishing and just doing stuff out there on the farm and just making the best of every day. And I'm very proud of him. My buddy Scotty O, he came down with COVID, and he had to fight that, and he did. He's doing good. Um, Jerry and Justin, they're both doing very well. I haven't talked to really anyone in a couple of days because I had a show Saturday night as well, and yesterday was just running around, taking care of things, trying to help, get things done around the house, and went to the hospital yesterday and spent some time with my wife and Grayson, and then I came home and got, you know, things set up for dinner and got the kid, Olivia. We got her all ready for school, and we went to bed. And but yeah, so it's getting cold out, so people are, either super busy or they're super not. That's generally the way that I perceive it happening. Me, I'm in the process of doing several things for our band, and the studio and lighting, and oh my gosh, it's been crazy. I ended up buying a lighting system off of a friend of mine, and him and another couple group of guys. They all have showed me so many things when it comes to running sound and running lights, and I couldn't have been more happy or proud or humbled or whatever you want to call it to be able to get the lighting system off of them. Very cool, honestly. They're DMXs. They're from the brand Entec, Entec. With Entec, it's a interface for stage lighting. So then you run everything off of a computer. And I do have, just like always, I have all these ideas of making videos and things like that. But time availability and just straight out motivation sometimes makes that kind of, not happen as fast as I'd like it to. But I do have plans to make some new videos here pretty soon about the Entec DMX software, which is pretty old now, and the life of hardware. Um, People, were posting videos on YouTube probably 10 years ago or so, but I've got it now, and going to be making a transition from that. Basically, the way that it all works is you have faders and different things that you can adjust on the computer. Um, so we were working, and that's the PTR Productions. Me and the guys were the sound guy. We were talking the other night about just about all the sound and stuff, and we got to looking into getting a MIDI controller for running the lights, just because it seemed practical now, and it's not something that any of us in our camp have ever went down the rabbit hole of learning about it or setting some up. Um, so with that being said, it has been determined that we are going to play some shows, and hopefully we'll save up enough couple extra bucks and be able to buy a MIDI controller for that. And that's going to have actually multiple functionalities for us. Not only is it going to work for that DMX's software, but it's also going to run in all the other software we use. That anyone that has followed any of the music stuff on my end, um, Reaper, the recording DAW, we're going to be able to utilize it with that, and also the Behringer Air software. So it'd be really cool to put together some videos on that. Um, I do also have another podcast that I try to do, sometimes, and that one's called 440 to 400, which is like a bass frequency range. But I plan to maybe to be able to get on and start, grinding some songs and showing everybody how they go, and just putting little videos up and talking about that. But it's just time has been very minimal for me. Maybe it's some of it's self-induced, but I'm very thankful with the time that I have been able to make for everything this year and just in my whole life. And I feel like this year, when it comes to the music, I've made some pretty big personal strides and hit some personal goals, that I'm very, very, very proud of and very privileged with the ability to be able to do that. I guess I should probably square that back up. Sorry. This is the first time I've ever actually tried to record a podcast, if you will, on my cell phone. Um, I see they have this adapter that you plug into your phone, um, and it has a microphone clip that I am going to end up getting as soon as I have the extra funds, um, because I think that'll be cool to be able to get better sound on that, and I think it'll help me with my PC setup, because right now when I everything I'm doing I have to be really close to the microphones and stuff, and I think with a clip mic I'll be able to stand over in the other corner over there, you know, and be able to set that up and make it look real nice and stage like, and be able to get on and do some acoustic shows and record some videos, record some songs. Um, Now with the holidays upon us, I'll be able to spend a little bit more time doing those things. We as a band, we play quite a bit, and we just went a stint of time where we didn't play anything for a couple of months, or for a month, sorry. So we utilized that time, the guys in PTR Productions and myself, and we really grinded on learning this light show and just really, honing in on getting the sound and all the components of that a lot more user friendly and easier to set up. So that way, when we have people fill in, they're able to help hook everything up, connect all the wires and things like that. Because as you can imagine, there's a lot that goes on. Um, that would be fun to set up maybe out in the studio or out in my garage one of these nights, a full setup that we do as a band on the stage. Obviously, I'd put that one under the bass series, 40 to 400. Um, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. And I won't. It's just gonna have to get out there. Which comes to another thing that I'd like to get for the studio is a new heater. This summer, I had a lot of intentions after my son was going to be born to be home and spend a lot of time with them. But I also was going to make some time out in the studio and record some of my music and some of my songs. But uh, it gets pretty hot around here during that time, and we do have the studio located in the loft of my garage. Um, so last year I had two air conditioners, and one of them stopped working. So it was just too hot for me to spend that extra time, and with the inflation, spending that extra money on going up there because it takes quite a bit of electricity and energy, personal, in your body to just make all that happen. So I did it pretty minimal this year compared to what I had thought, but I did a lot of stuff with the band, and I played with some guys that were playing in another band from around town that are fantastic, and I was honored and humbled to play with them and just kind of learn something. Um, that's why it's always good to jam with other bands and jam with people that either you're at their caliber or they're way beyond you. Just because it humbles you and you learn a lot. Um, so I was very thankful for that opportunity. Thanks, Dan, um, and Tim and Doug and everyone else. That was a lot of fun. As for our band, we just got the playback and the master file for another mixed down song that we had recorded some months ago here in the studio. Um, but we shipped it off to another company and had them mix it down, and they did a real good job, and we're really excited to put that up on Spotify and all those kind of things. But family first, and that's always been the motto in our band and way we do things. And when your attention and your energy is needed at home, that's what you do, and that's where I'm at today. I'm just sitting here waiting for my wife to message me back and let me know when her and Grayson are coming home. Um, I'm gonna probably go and you know be that responsible dad and pick up the house and help out. The wife, she's been doing an awesome job of taking care of a good majority of the care for Grayson because that's what mamas do. And she's been gone for a couple of days at the hospital, so it's my job, my dad right, to sweep the floors and just make sure everything's picked up so when she gets home she doesn't have to do that. Um, Thanksgiving's next week, so I'm looking forward to that, spending that. It'll be our son Grayson's first Thanksgiving, so we're going to spend that with our family, and oh my gosh, it's just going to be so freaking awesome. Um, I am tired and I am exhausted, and I am very thankful that I'm able to do this update to let everyone know kind of what's been going on with me, where my family and my friends are, have been doing and have been up to. I wanted to say thank you to everyone that's stuck with us this whole time. Hopefully, I'll be putting out some more content, and I'll try my darndest to get a little bit more active on social media and things. Um, we will see you again soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, and please don't be afraid to live your best life because, folks, that's all we got. You just got to make the best of everything and live like you're dying because life is so fragile. Until next time, my friends, deuces.